promoting and supporting some of the cornerstones of the American experience. It's all about family, faith, and freedom. Now let's get back to the Curtis Report with your host, Barry Curtis.
Thanks for joining us back here on the Curtis Report. We talk about family, faith, and freedom. I'm your host, Barry Curtis. Appreciate you joining us back. Before the break, we were talking about liberalism in general. This radical leftist liberal ideology and apparatus that's out there that continues to bombard us every single day. You know, from particularly from the television media, ABC, CBS, NBC, major newspapers led by the New York Times. It is a consistent, persistent bombardment of liberal dogmatic thinking. And the problem and what has happened with this is now they have set the agenda. The radical liberals have set the agenda. And it's frightening. And it's happening every single day all around us. I hear so often from folks who call me up, email me, text me, write me, and share with me that it just seems to be an onslaught. It's just every day it's something different. Every day some federal judge orders something bizarre. Every day some school system sends some kid home for making a Pop-Tart shaped like a gun. Every day you hear some homeowners association not allowing someone to fly the American flag. Just absolutely bizarre stuff because we are allowing the leftist radical elements of this country, this dogmatic elements, and I believe it's a religion. Liberalism is a religion. They live it. It isn't something that they take off at night. It isn't something that they want to engage in just a regular political discord with. They don't want that. They want all out, everything or nothing. It's a complete, total war for them. It's scorched earth. Radical liberalism doesn't have reason. And it's in every part of our social structure. And every day there's something different. Get this. Obama, hats off LA Times. Obama to ban guns from 4.2 million Social Security recipients. Now I'm going to repeat this. Look at this headline. Los Angeles Times and the New York Times and other places too. But get this headline. Obama to ban guns from 4.2 million Social Security recipients. I want that to sink in. That's the headline of a liberal newspaper. That's the agenda being set. That's the bizarre nature of the radical leftist ideology. And it's setting in. It's a headline of the Los Angeles Times, or one of the headlines in the Los Angeles Times. Obama to ban guns from 4.2 million people. How bizarre is that? How over the top is that? Let's go further. Seeking tighter controls over firearm purchases, the Obama administration, again, hats off LA Times, the Obama administration is pushing to ban Social Security beneficiaries from owning guns. Get this. If they lack the mental capacity to manage their own affairs. A move that could affect millions whose monthly disability payments are handled by others. Get this. Because somebody else is handling your monetary affairs doesn't mean you're not capable of defending yourself. But this is not how the leftist the radicals think. They don't care about that. It even isn't an issue of defending yourself. They just want one other element to be able to take your liberties. They want to. This deal about guns, folks, because they lose at the ballot box on most gun control issues. And this is what I'm talking about, the dogmatic nature of liberalism, of radical liberal behavior, because they know they'll lose at the ballot box. They know they can't knock on your door and you're going to hand that gun to them. But they've got to go every other direction to make it happen. And this is bizarre. They're going to, this is unbelievable. Check and take guns from those who lack the mental capacity to manage their own affairs. A move that could affect millions whose monthly disability payments are handled by others. The push is intended to bring the Social Security Administration, get this part. The push is intended to bring the Social Security Administration in line with laws regulating who gets reported to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, or NICS, which is used to prevent gun sales to felons, drug addicts, immigrants in the country illegally, or illegal aliens. Now get this. See what just happened there? And these are the nuances of the liberal left, the radical liberal left. What just happened in that statement? We're not nitpicking. We're not looking for it's just so glaring in this statement. Get what they just said in this. The push is it's intended to bring the Social Security Administration in line with laws with laws regulating who gets reported to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System. And guess what they just did in the next sentence? Tax-paying recipients of Social Security benefits they paid into who are theirs, or they qualify as a result of a disability. Get this. They're just comparing these to these folks. Felons, drug addicts, and immigrants in the country illegally. So we now have your 78-year-old grandfather, your 80-year-old grandfather who fought in the Korean War or World War II, who fought in Vietnam, your 90-year-old grandfather who landed on the beaches of Normandy, just because of the age. And just because that 90-year-old person no longer wants to write checks and leaves that to their granddaughter, grandson, son or daughter, somehow now is not competent to defend themselves if someone comes and violates their home, their property, or their family? Because the comparison was just made. The Social Security Administration was to be brought in line with laws regulating who gets reported to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, or NICS, which is used to prevent gun sales to felons, drug addicts, immigrants in the country illegally. Unbelievable. This goes on to say the article, a potentially large group within the Social Security are people who, in the language of the federal gun laws, get this, are unable to manage their own affairs due to marked subnormal intelligence or mental illness, incompetency, some condition, or disease. Really? You should remember that part. Mental illness part. Marked subnormal intelligence, incompetency, a condition, or a disease. Really. Marked subnormal intelligence. Here's the deal with this deal here. Going to Dr. Mark Rosen, I love this. Someone can be incapable of managing their funds, but not be dangerous, violent, or unsafe. Dr. Rosen, a Yale psychiatrist, I won't hold that against him in Yale, but a Yale psychiatrist who has studied how veterans with mental health problems manage their money, there's very different determinations, says Mark Rosen. Unbelievable. Now, the Social Security Administration will be making a determination. It's unclear how at this point, but making a determination. We'll get to the how part here after the break, but making a determination that someone is unfit physically or mentally to own a gun. This is devastating. This could affect millions of people. Folks, here's the deal. I may not be smart enough to do my own taxes, but I'm smart enough to handle a 9mm. I can tell you that much. We're going to be right back with more of the Curtis Report in just a moment.